Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Super Mario 64. But it has the DS symbol on it. This is crazy. Yes, I kind of want to do a bonus episode today. Now that I have the capture card, and I kind of did something similar to The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, I kind of want to show the remake on DS, kind of what it's all about. So when you open the game, you're greeted to Yoshi or Mario, not just Mario now. Yoshi, and fortunately, you don't get to drag his face like in the original. You can only draw. Honestly, as a kid, I kind of enjoyed this more because you can draw whatever you want, really. And I think that's kind of cool. Anyways, you can go back to the main menu, and you have adventure mode. There is a versus mode that I feel like no one talks about in this game. Don't know why my name is Weezer. But that's weird. Am I stuck in this? No. Actually, I can practice alone. Yeah, let's see what this is all about. I really should have picked a map that wasn't in the game. I'm probably gonna do that. All right, so basically, you and 3 other buddies can connect your DSs and basically pick a map. I'm gonna pick this map, Sunshine Isles, which is a little cute reference to Super Mario Sunshine. I think it even has Super Mario Sunshine music. It doesn't? I think it does in the normal game. And you can kind of see the game how it kind of looks. You basically collect the stars. Every time you get the star, you do the stupid little and that's when your enemy usually attacks you, and it's a whole mess. Not very fun in my opinion. Not a fan. I think me and my friends only played this a handful of times. How do I get out of here? Is it really gonna make me freaking go to the menu? At least it loads fast. Yeah, get me out of here. Quit versus. Alright, so that's the versus mode. No one ever talks about that. It's not good. The rec room though. The rec room is where it's at. Basically, there are little mini games for your little DS, and they're bangers, dude. This wasn't me. I think this was like my sister. 1641 on that Wanted game. That's crazy. So basically, there's little mini games, and you look for them, and boom. Nah, this is not just this mini game. There's a lot of type of mini games. Wanted is one of the most popular ones. I have good eyes sometimes. This would be a fun stream. I should do this as a stream. But yeah, there's a lot of great mini games. Yeah. I mean, there's really not much to say about the mini games. Mini games do return in New Super Mario Bros. Actually, New Super Mario Bros. So if you played that game, you've seen a lot of these mini games. A lot of them crossover. There are exclusives to each game. But we want to talk about the adventure mode. So I don't have a 150 save file in here. That's crazy. That's crazy. This is Super Mario 64. So first thing you're gonna notice is, well, you're not gonna notice this, is for me, the controls are very weird in this game. The controls basically use the D-pad on DS. Can't really show you without disconnecting the thing. But the controller is the D-pad, and then there's a run button, which is really weird for a Mario game. Games like Super Mario 3D World and 3D Land have a run button, but that's like more of a 3D game in a 2D style. So like I feel like it's a little bit more acceptable. Super Mario 64 never had a run button, so you have to hold this button to run, and it's really weird. As a kid, it didn't bother me. As an adult, it bugs the heck out of me. Mostly because everybody kind of chews your ear out about it. One of those things, if you don't notice it, you won't notice it. But I notice it now, and now you notice it. A lot of people... Bro, my capture card backing up again. A lot of people will bring up that the circle pad on the 3DS fixes this issue, but it really doesn't. The circle pad doesn't emulate a circle pad when it's in DS mode. It emulates a D-pad that just has... It doesn't work. It helps it a little. It helps your finger, I'll tell you that, but it doesn't really help the game control. They added this little maze here. And like I said in my let's play, my first let's play ever actually. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Actually, there's no face cam in that let's play, which is kind of funny. So you can't see my messy hair. Those are the good times. I didn't have to do my hair for do my hair like I do it now. We can kind of see which ones I'm missing. It's probably just castle secrets. Yeah, I'm missing 3 castle secrets somewhere in here, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hunt down. Like I said in my let's play, this game is kind of more like a reimagining than a remake. As you can see, I have 146 stars. In my let's play, I got 100% on that, and I only had 120. The beauty of this game is the cast of characters. So as you can see, we are Mario, because we were Mario in the original game. But if we go in this door, now we can play as Luigi, who jumps higher and does this little flutter jump, and for some reason can walk on or run on water for like 3 seconds. It's very weird. Which kind of confirms Luigi is somewhat Jesus. That was a joke. If you go in this door, the big W door, we got Wario. Wario's only appearance in the 3D Mario game. And I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks in this game. He jumps very oh my god, he jumps very low. And he's a hard hitter, but like this game was never really meant for like combat. And then if you go take Wario back into his door, who comes out? Yoshi. In fact, you start the game as Yoshi, and Yoshi actually kind of is the most OP character in this game because Yoshi can turn into any character on the start of the level, and I will show you that right now. As for this door is called the Disappointment Door. I don't know that happens. When you first open this door, you just get 1 star. I remember as a kid being so disappointed. Actually, this room is the Peach's slide room. Remember, it was like a very small, like little pocket of a room. Now it's this gigantic thing, and it has a door that you can move forward. Here's where you can play minigames in the main story. Here's a secret level. There are a lot of new single-starred levels in this game. Little playgrounds you can play in. If you go in here, I believe Mario's portrait's here. This is how you unlock Mario as a character. There's a few of those. This picture always looks like you could jump into it, and you can't. Bugged me as a kid. And I played the heck out of this game as a kid. In fact, when I was a kid, I really thought this was the definitive way to play Mario 64. In some ways, it is. Some ways, it is. So we're gonna go jump into Bomb Battlefield just to kind of show you how this game looks, I guess. I mean, it looks nice, I guess. It looks alright. Textures look a little cleaner. I mean, it's a DS, so like things don't look great now, but. So when you start a level on the bottom screen, you have Yoshi with talking hats, and basically you can just pick a hat. I'm gonna pick Mario. You can just straight up be Mario now. Put the hat on. What I don't like is he still makes the Yoshi sounds, which is weird. Whatever. Got over it, but it is weird. He was definitely my character to play as a kid, though. And yeah. Each level has additional stars, but they're not as great as you think they would be. Also, there's these little guys that like have the hats. You can like, ow. But oh my god, I can't control this game. Okay, put the hat on. Boom. Each level has like these switch stars where like you step on the switch and then the star just pops up. They're kind of boring in my opinion. They're not very. They're filler, and that's the problem with this game. A lot of it feels like. Ow. A lot of it feels like filler, and I don't really like that, you know. I mean, there are so many other things you can go over in this game. Like, there's so many additions. A lot of them are just side levels, like. And they're not even, you know, I'm gonna go on a limb and say they're not even good side levels, if I'm being completely honest. Like, they're okay at best. Like, there's not one I'm thinking like, oh man, that's worth it, you know? That's not the door. I thought it was. There's a great one of the best little secrets in this game is the mirror. Now that I think about it, I don't have okay, I forgot how this mirror thing works, but as you can see, there's the Wario level right there. You have to get Luigi to go in it. It's a whole cool thing. Maybe you need Luigi, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's really all I really wanted. I really just want to show how the game looks on DS, if I'm being completely honest. I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't have a 100. I swear I'm not even swear. I know I've gotten 150 stars on this game before. The thing as a kid, like, I was so like, oh, I can complete it again, you know? So, I don't know, maybe and from the look of it, this game might not even be mine. I have so many games with like my friends and stuff that they just gave me, but this might be not even my game because I don't know who. Oh, I don't know if that made a difference. I don't know who Twizzler is. This one has 55. This one has 39. Yeah, I don't know. That's Mario 64. I don't really know what else to show. Again, I really just want to show the DS version. A lot of people, between this and Ocarina of Time 3D, we're at an age now where a lot of people just haven't seen DS games or 3DS games, and I think it's interesting. This game, I feel like, has fallen off a lot lately. I feel like people think more poorly of this game. Is it justified? I don't know. Again, I like this game. I don't think it's a great Mario 64 game, but I feel like in my head, like, I keep them separated as two different entities, and I accept it more. I put it in the same vein as like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VII Remake, where like they're very different and they are approached differently. I know that's a crazy statement to say when it's just a Mario game, but you know what I mean. Whew. Yeah. Go watch my Mario Let's Play. I'm still proud of it. Alrighty. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for joining me on this bonus episode. A little look on some Mario 64 history. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.